time since I last spoke. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. And I guess I didn't have much to say until now. By the way, it's me, Purushottam. There's Radisham. He's 15 now, so he gets to ride the elephant. Mashai says that I could also ride up there too, but my legs are too short, so I might fall off. No one has ever fallen off the elephant before, but I don't want to be the first one. There's Baba, of course. After we left Florida, he moved us here to Mayapur because he thought this would be the best place for us to grow up. I was too young to remember much about America. All I really remember is my life here in Mayapur. I remember when I first came here, I thought this was just some nice place with cows, palm trees, and the Ganga. But slowly, I realized that this is a very special place. Now, it just feels like home. So many people visit Mayapur from all over the world for the deities, for the kirtans, for the festivals, and especially for learning about Krishna consciousness. I'm also learning how to be a good devotee of Krishna, so that someday you can be proud of me. Maybe you already know this, but last year I received That means I'm now learning puja and yajna. Not for the big deities, of course. Not yet, at least. In school, I've made so many friends from all over the world. I'm now a vice group leader, which means that I take care of all these small boys. Like, for example, there's Vasudev. He's 7. He's from Israel. Here's Marisha from Russia.
9.
Same thing. There's Sahadev. He likes to work in the backfield. He's 14, and he's from Ecuador.
Colombia.
Oh, right, Colombia. And there's the head boy, who takes care of all of us, Shrigor Prabhu, from Colombia. Or was it Ecuador?
Can I have some serious if you're doing Peru?
I know. I'm almost done. This is Vedanta from Mumbai. This is Naren from Dubai. He's the kitchen in charge. That means if breakfast is late, like it is today, then it's his fault.
No thanks to you, Puro.
I'm busy. Little Baldev is from Taiwan. He's really good at kirtan.
Hare Krishna, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you again. I think there was some technical issue and you couldn't see the video, it seems like. And you were seeing something else. Okay, anyway, it is. Okay, warm welcome. I hope, so you're all excited to hear about the day 2 of the session. Yeah, you're excited? Yeah, same. I'm also very excited to meet all of you again. Okay, so let us start with day 2. Just give me 1 minute.
Mataji,
Yes.
were we supposed to do a quiz?
Yeah, everyone is supposed to do the quiz. I hope everyone has attempted the quiz yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Because
I
for
have
the
a 10 out of
certification
10.
course, very nice. So because for the certification course, you need to attempt the quiz. Okay, so today also there's going to be.
Mataji, I didn't.
Oh, then you should do it. Yeah, so I will share the quiz again. And because if you need a certificate, you need to attempt the quiz. Yeah, okay.
Mataji,
Yes, beta.
quiz will be same only or different. Means after this class,
There will be, so there are 3 sessions, no? So there will be 3 quizzes.
okay, Mataji.
Okay, so you need to do all the 3 quiz for the certificate. Yeah, okay. So let us start.
Yes.
Yes.
Computer has become little slow. Just give me 10 seconds. Okay, so here we go. So today is the day 2 of the certification course, 2-day certification course, and session 2. We are going to have one more session again at 4 o'clock. So please do not miss the session because all sessions are absolutely different and very interesting. So please do not miss any of the session. Yeah. Okay. So let us start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunme Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Pancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maya ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol. Okay, so now let us go ahead. So today's session is about Karma Yoga to Bhakti Yoga. Yeah. So climbing up the ladder from Karma Yoga to Bhakti Yoga. So many of you might not know what is Karma Yoga. Many of you might not know what is Bhakti Yoga. So today we are going to discuss all these things. Yeah. And in case any one of you find that I'm going a little fast or you're not able to understand my accent, then please let me know. Yeah, you can unmute yourself or you raise your hand and please let me know. Yes. Okay, so I think this shloka chapter 2, verse 47, I think every one of you might be knowing. At least most of you might be knowing. Yeah, I'll just recite the shloka and then you tell me if you know this or not. Yeah, you can raise your hand later. Karmannevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhur mate
Sambosu karmani.
How many of you know this shloka? Just raise your hand. Oh, very nice. I think, but very few of them know. Okay, very good. Because many times, so you can now lower your hands. So many times what happens is our parents always tell us, or we always hear this, Karmannevadikaraste, do your duty nicely. Ya ma phaleshu kadachan. Only ma phaleshu kadachan, uske aage koi jata hi nahi hai. Ya Karmannevadikaraste. What is your duty? Your duty is to perform your responsibilities. Yeah. You have a right to prescribe. So now let us, analyze this shloka and then understand this shloka with various type of stories and examples. Yeah. So how do we start? So it says, Karmannevadikaraste. What does it mean? You have a right to perform your duties. And what is your duty as a child? As a child, your duty is to study nicely, to obey your parents, to respect your elders, to help your parents, to help your brother or sister, yeah, to help your friends, to behave like a nice boy, not to speak lies. Yeah, all these things forms part of your duty. So Krishna says you have a right to perform your duty. But he says, Ma phaleshu kadachana. What does this mean? You are not entitled to the fruit of your action. That means if you study, it is not that you study very hard, but you're not entitled to the fruits. That means you may get good marks, you may not get good marks. So Krishna is saying, you study. Yeah, whether you will get good marks or not good marks, that is not certain. Achha, that is not certain. But still I should study. Then Krishna says further, Ma karma phala heturbhur. Never consider yourself cause of the results. That means if you study and if you get very good marks, yeah, then you should not say, I studied because since I studied nicely, that is why I got good marks. That is not what you should say. But you will say, I studied. No, I slogged so much. I was awake in the night, or I woke up so early, yeah, and studied, and and I sincerely gave my exams. That is why I got good marks. And Krishna is saying, never consider yourself cause of the results. Why is Krishna saying like this? And he says, Mate sangostva karmani. Never be attached to your duty. Never be attached to not doing your duty. That means, Krishna is saying you should study nicely. Yeah, that is your duty. Studying is your duty. Respecting your parents, obeying your parents is your duty. Now, Krishna is saying that even if you get good marks, you should not be attached. So one is whether you will get good marks or not, that is not in your hands. That is what Krishna is saying. Then Krishna is saying that even if you get good marks, you should not say, I did it, I got it because I studied so much. Yeah, since I studied, that is why I got good marks. That is not what you should say. And Krishna is saying that Since it is your duty to do it, even if you don't get good marks, still you should study. Or say, even if you help your friend and your friend, or this, you help someone, and that someone whom you help is not recognizing or is not thankful to you, still you should help everyone. How is this possible? So difficult to know that I'm going to do something, I'm going to help my friend, I'm going to study, and then Krishna is saying, no, you don't think about the result. Okay, how can I not think about the result and just study? How can I not expect my friend to say thank you to me when I helped him? This is little weird. This is very funny. So now let us see how Krishna explained this. Yeah. So let us move ahead. Yeah. So now there are three types of people. Okay. There are three types of people who do work. Yeah. So some will work only for results. Like for example, some will say, I will work very hard because I want to score, I want to score first in my class, or I want to be within first 5 in my class. I will work very hard because I want something. That means some people will only study for results. Yeah. Some people will work for purification. That means it is my duty to obey my parents. It is my duty to study nicely. Yeah. It is my duty that I should not speak lies. Yeah. So what will happen if I do that? My heart will get purified. Yeah. So then I should study for purification. And some people will work only for pleasing Krishna. Yeah. They will work as per scriptures. So yeah, if Krishna likes it, I will do it. If whatever I'll do, if Krishna doesn't like it, I will not do it. So how can that happen if Krishna likes it, Krishna doesn't like it? Yeah, we are going to see that also, right? So all these three things we are going to study today. Yeah, so let us see. Let us move ahead. Any doubt till here? Okay, good.
No teacher. No teacher.
Okay, very nice.
No, ma'am.
So now perform your activities without being attached to it. What does this mean? I'll tell you a nice story about this. Yeah. So there was one lady who was working as a maid in someone's house. And what was her duty? Her duty was to take care of the little kids of the person of the house. Yeah. So there was one couple and they had 2 small kids. And this lady who was working as a maid, she was supposed to take care of those 2 kids. And she was very nice. She was very sincerely, she was taking care of them. And so whatever their needs were, yeah. So whatever they wanted to eat, she used to make nice things for them to eat. And if they're not well, then she would take nice care of them. So she was like a motherly teacher in the house. She used to take very nice care of these kids. But at the same time, this lady knew that these are not my kids. Yeah, these are someone else's kids. But even if these are someone else's kids, it is my duty that I should take good care of them, because I have been given that responsibility that I have to take good care of them. I will not do it for praise. The lady of the house says, wow, see how she nicely works. Or if she even doesn't praise me, still it is my duty. Yeah, I have been employed for that. So since it is my duty to take care of the little kids, I should do it very sincerely with dedication. Yeah, that is karmanyevadhikaraste ma puleshu kadashana. Yeah, Shlok we saw that I will perform my duties nicely, but I will not expect results, and I will not run away from not doing my duty. Yeah, I will do my duty nicely. Yeah, let us move ahead. Now you will think, yeah, very natural question, that how? So how can someone study without thinking about the results? Yeah, you will all study that, you want to score good marks, you want to win good looks of your teacher, yeah, or you want to, whatever, want to get a certificate. Yeah, how can someone do without being attached to the results? So, and this is just about studies, but there are so many things in the world. Yeah, how should we live in this world without being attached to, whatever we're doing? So then now let us go a little deep dive. Yeah, there are 3 types of activities that we perform. One is called karma. Listen very carefully. Yeah, listen. This is very interesting, and it will help you in a quiz. So listen with full concentration. So some activities can be classified as karma, vikarma, and akarma. Okay. karma, vikarma, and akarma. What is karma? Yeah, let us see that. What is happening in this first picture? In this first picture, they are distributing clothes.
They're cleaning up garbage.
They're not cleaning garbage. Actually, the lady is distributing clothes to the poor people.
Distributing clothes or something.
They're distributing clothes to the poor people, poor and needy. They do not have clothes, so that is why, people are distributing clothes. What is happening in the next picture?
Giving water.
Clean water to the poor people.
Giving water to poor people.
They're giving water to the people.
Yes. So they are distributing water, to the thirsty people who are there on the roads. They're distributing water. And in the third picture, what is happening?
They are giving another.
Distributing books.
Distributing
People.
Distributing books so that the kids can study very easily.
Because the parents cannot buy books for them, so they are distributing books. So these are three examples that we took. That poor and needy, they do not have clothes, though. So someone who can donate, they're donating clothes. Someone who can donate books, they're donating books. Someone who can, is doing a service of distributing water. All these are what? Good activities. Yeah. So this good activities is called karma. Yeah. Now let us move ahead. Acha, okay, before. So this picture, I don't think many of you would have seen. All of you have seen a globe. You know a globe, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Globe is about our earth. Globe is about our earth. This picture is about the universe. The picture that you are seeing on the screen is about the universe. And there are different planets. So if you see here, in the center is the Earth planet. Yeah, we are all here. And above this, there are heavenly planets. You all have heard about heaven, and you all have heard about hell.
Yes. Swarga.
Swarga and Narka. लेकिन एक ही स्वर्ग का एक ही planet नहीं होता है. So there are these higher planets. So we call it as higher planets, and we call it as lower planets. Yeah, higher planets is all different planets. Bhuvarloka, Swargaloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka. Yeah, so these are these 6 planets above Earth. Yeah, so this is Brahmaloka's planet, and then there are these 7 planets below. So these are this Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, and Patal. These are hellish planets. They are lower planets. Yeah. Now, when we do good karma, so we are here, okay? When we do good karma, what do you think? Where will we go?
Higher planets.
Higher planets.
Higher planet.
Very nice. So when we do good karma, like distributing water, there's a few examples, right? Distributing water, distributing clothes, distributing books, and whatever good activities that we do, even respecting our parents, respecting our elders, doing nice studies nicely. Yeah, all these things will take us to higher planets. Yeah. Now let us move ahead. What is vikarma? What is happening in this picture?
People
They are
killing the cows.
They kill the cow.
They are killing the cows.
Is it a good thing to
Stealing
do?
the cow.
So we all agree. It is not a good thing to do. Very nice. Very good. What is happening in this picture?
Smoking.
Smoking.
Again, is it a good thing to do?
No.
Intoxication.
Intoxication. Very nice. What is this girl doing? Very angry. Rude and angry, right?
Abusing.
What is this man doing?
Drinking.
And is it a good thing to do?
No.
Partying. That is also not a good thing.
Not good.
Not listening.
Ignoring the mom. Not listening to the parents.
Disobeying the
Parents.
So all of you agree that all these things, a few examples which are shown on the screen, these are all bad things. We should avoid doing all these things, right? And if we do such bad things, where we will go?
Lower planets.
Low planet.
Teacher, I
Very
have a
nice. A
doubt.
big Haribol.
Planet.
Very good, very good. So 1 second, someone had a doubt. Who is that? Yes,
Teacher,
Devan.
teacher,
Yes,
yes.
Devan.
At the Janalok, 7 sages means at the Janalok, 7 sages.
So if you join our regular classes, we will take you through all this. So every Sunday we have a class. So this we have a special class on journey to spiritual planets. So these are all spiritual planets. Yeah, these are all spiritual planets. So you join our class regularly. You will every Sunday we will take you through all this.
Yes.
We'll take you through the spiritual planets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if I tell you this now, I can tell you now, but it will take a lot of time because it's from one planet to the other planet and it's all interconnected. Yeah, so it will take a little time. Okay, so if we do bad things, where we will go? Like all of you have very rightly said, you're all so intelligent kids, very intelligent kids. So where we'll go? We'll go to the lower planets. Yeah. Now, so we will do so something or the other. We will always do, right? We will do good things, then we will go to higher planets. We will do bad things, then we'll go to lower planets. Yeah. And 1 second, beta, and if we just do our duty, we will just get stuck on the earth, right? So we will keep on going up and down, up and down, up and down, birth after birth. Yesterday we saw that if you do good things based on whatever good things you do, that type of body you will get, right? So that is one is getting the body, and birth after birth you will just get stuck in this universe. Yeah. Whether this universe, other universal, all those are very complicated topics which we cover in our regular classes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Arnav, you have a question?
Mataji, you won't stay in the world if you when you realize God.
No, you won't stay in this world when you realize God or when you love God. It is like you will have, rocket, right? How the rocket goes. Zoop, it goes. You want to see where you go? 1 second. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, I'm just digressing. Now Arnav has raised this question. Just give me 10 seconds if I can show you. Easily, if I can show you, I will show you. 1 second. Let me see. Yeah. I don't want to complicate things at this stage for you, but I will quickly show you something. Yeah. We are just digressing topic. Yeah. So Arnav, if you can see, all of you can see, like we have atlas, right? You know what is an atlas? I think most of you might know.
Yeah.
Globe is there, and atlas is like flat map, right? Exactly the same way. This is the map of our entire universe. Let's see if I can expand this. This is the map of our universe. To scriptures, huh? This is nothing of my own. This is all what is mentioned in the scripture. That is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not able to scroll this. Yeah. So you saw this planet, you saw this universe, right? Just now you saw this. You saw where we are. We are here. We are here at Bhurloka. Yeah. Bhurloka. Okay, Bhurloka. Yes. Now, if we chant nicely, if we study scriptures, if you do all the good things for Krishna, then what will happen? So Krishna is here. Let me show you. Yeah, Krishna is all. Yeah, so Krishna is here. So this is Vaikuntha Loka and this is Goloka. So then we reach here, and when we reach here, then there is no cycle of birth and death. Okay, so little complicated, but we cover all this in our regular classes. Yeah.
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, question. Tell actually, I was gone for a second. So can you tell again what did you just tell?
Yeah, 1 second. I will just tell you.
Teacher, is the regular classes are also free or have any fees?
Regular classes are also free. Everything is free.
When is the regular classes, Mataji?
Regular class. 1 second. What is this happening? Sorry. Yeah, regular classes are every Saturdays and Sundays. Sundays it is for the kids who are 10 years and above, and Saturdays it is for the kids who are up to 9 years.
And is it this?
Sorry, Ronit.
What time is the? What time on
Saturday?
Timings are 4 to 5 Indian Standard Time.
Okay,
You are from Australia, right?
yes, Mataji, I'm in Australia, so I think it'll be like it'll be 8 to 9 for me.
Okay. No worries. We can work out something for you. If there are groups, then we can work out something for you. But any which ways we can discuss that.
I can do it, Mataji.
Okay, you can do it then. Very nice. We can do it.
Okay,
So
Mataji.
there are many things that we cover in our Saturday and Sunday classes. So it will be very interesting topics to cover.
Question, Mataji.
1 second, Swara, just 1 second. Aradhya has a question. Yes, Aradhya. Yes, beta.
Birthday party is also a bad thing.
No, so it is not about a birthday party. What they had gone to a club. It was a party in a club. So this is not the time that we should go in the club, because what happens in a club? You drink, you smoke, you eat bad things, right?
Yes.
So clubs are not good, beta.
Okay. Thank you.
Shri Keshav, you have a question.
So, ma'am, when we should attend the class, Saturday or Sunday?
For you are about 9 years, no? You should attend on Sunday. I will share the details with you.
Okay, ma'am. Sunday. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
Adya. 1 second, I'll do line by line. You just raise your hand. Yes, Adya.
Mataji, on Sundays, when on 4 to 5 I join, you don't tell about these or planets.
So different topics will be covered in different classes, no? So like once we covered ghost, like somebody yesterday mentioned about ghost. So we had covered about ghost. Now someone mentioned about the spiritual planets. So we had a class, we had 5 sessions on spiritual planets. 1 session, nothing will happen. 5 sessions we had on spiritual planets. Maybe we'll cover that after this. Yes, every class is different. Yeah, okay.
Mataji, is the Saturday and Sunday classes on the same link?
No, it is on a different link, different Zoom link. I'll share the link with you and I'll add you also to the separate group. So
Okay,
those who want to come on a
For Saturday, how do we enroll?
I will share the link of the group and you can enroll for the class. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Arnav.
Mataji, I have a sister and she's 8 years old. So would she be able to attend next Saturday's class?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, she can attend. And similar topics only we cover, just that the level of levels are a little different. So we will have a little higher level for the kids above 10 years, and below 10 years, it will be little, and as per their level of understanding, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Swara.
What is middle planets?
Middle planet is our Earth, and higher planets is all Swargaloka, heavenly planets, and lower planets is all hellish planets. And middle, who is there? Earth is there. Yeah. Yes, Ronit.
Mataji.
1 second, beta, I'll go line by line. Yes, Ronit.
I'm sorry, Mataji, that was for the last question.
Okay, no issues. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, actually, which picture is above the picture you shown that one universe?
That is Goloka chart. It is like we have Atlas.
Mataji, the name of the Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, you
Vaikuntha,
said.
Vaikuntha.
No,
Vaikuntha.
Mataji, the picture in this picture that in the top there is a picture of Lord Vishnu. So what was it called?
His name is Karnodayakshi Vishnu.
Okay, Mataji.
He's
Mataji,
lying in the Karna ocean.
yes, Mataji. Actually, as you tell that from him there are so many universes came out.
We'll not discuss that now, otherwise we will just discuss the Goloka chart and we will miss out on our regular topic. We'll cover that in a separate session, beta.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, so let us move ahead. Okay, so now you know very clear that we are on the earth. If we do good things, we go to heavenly planets. If we do bad things, we come to the hellish planets. Yeah. Now, yeah. So what is our karma? Right. So now we are got stuck into the cycle of birth and they're doing good, going up, doing bad, going down. How should we live? Because something or the other we will always do. Yeah. So what should we do? So Krishna is saying we should do a karma. So who is this? This is a soldier. Now this soldier, I've just taken an example of a Kargil war. This was war between, on the border, India-Pakistan border. So this is a Kargil war and this soldier, he killed hundreds of enemy soldiers. What is his act? His act is of killing the enemy soldiers. He killed enemy soldiers and he got a Paramveer Chakra. Now, just see, this is the act of killing. And he was awarded Paramveer Chakra by the President of India.
Ma'am,
Now
I know who it is.
Now this soldier, he comes back home on a holiday, and when he comes back home, he has a fight with his neighbor and he kills his neighbor. He gets very angry and he kills his neighbor. When he kills his neighbor, what does police do? The police catch him and they put him into prison.
Mataji, what were the three types of ones? Like there was karma, then vikarma, and what is the third one?
Akarma.
Akarma, it means?
Akarma means, I'm just coming to that. I'm going to explain akarma. It is the activities for the Lord. So this soldier, in the earlier slide also you saw that he was into, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. This soldier in the earlier slide you saw that he is in the killing. He killed hundreds of soldiers, enemy soldiers. And here also he killed his neighbor. But for one activity, he got Paramveer Chakra. He got the highest award. And in another activity, he was put into jail. Why? Can someone answer? Yes, Devansh.
Teacher, because his karma is to kill the enemy's terrorists, but his karma is not to kill the neighbor.
His duty is to protect the country. Yeah.
Yes.
His duty, he is just doing his duty. He's doing his duty selflessly. Yeah. Now, another example. I think most of you would have gone to the, I don't know whether you've gone to the branch or not. There's a bank branch wherein now we have ATM, so we just withdraw money from the ATM. But in the banks, there is a counter where you can go to the counter and withdraw money from your account. That person who deals with the cash, deals with rupees or dollars, that person is called a cashier. That cashier is taking money on your behalf, yeah, or he is giving you money from your account, right? Now that cashier has lots of money in his box. Can the cashier take the money and keep it in his pocket? Saying that no. I have got so much money, I'll keep it. 5 lakh rupees, I'll keep it in my pocket. He can't do that. So the cashier has to deal into the money, and whatever his money is, he has to either, based upon whatever is the account dealings, he has to hand over the money to the bank. He cannot put the money in his bag and go back home. He cannot do that, right? So when the cashier deals on his own behalf, that is called karma. But the cashier, when he puts the money in his pocket, it is like stealing, which is called vikarma. Yeah. Now, so how should we do karma? Yeah, we should do activities activities only which pleases the Lord. Yes, Om, you have a question? Okay, so we should do activity. So how should we behave as a student? Yeah, we should behave as a student, only perform the activities which pleases the Lord. Now, how do we perform the activities which please the Lord? You know, many times what happens that we study, but we do not get good marks. Or we do so much nice, we behave so nicely with the people, but we do not get recognition. Yeah, people don't even say sorry or thank you for so many nice things that you've done to them. Yeah, so why does Krishna do like this? Why does Lord sometimes he gives us success and sometimes we do not get success? So why does this happen? Yeah. So I will tell you a nice story regarding this. Yeah. So there was one child. Okay. So there was one child who who um who wanted to go and stay in the US. Okay, so he was doing his engineering. Yeah, and he was just 1 second. So he was doing his engineering, and then later they were coming from a very traditional family, and because they were coming from traditional family, there were a lot of restrictions. And his father used to tell him, you should not go late night out, you should come home early, you should get up early, you should take bath on time, you should do your studies nicely. So because they were coming from a traditional good family, there were a lot of restrictions on the child. In the sense, the child always used to tell them the father always used to tell them to do good things. Now this child thought that, I will do my engineering in India, and then I will do an MS, I will go outside in US and I will do a job there. When I go there, then I will have no restrictions. There will be, my father will not be there with me, and then I can go out, I can go out with my friends, I can party and all, I will have a lovely time there. So then he thinks that, yeah, this is a good idea. So, but boy is a good boy, okay? Because coming from a traditional, nice, good family, the boy is a good boy. So then he finishes his engineering. He looks out for a job outside in US and he gets a job, okay? So then he's very happy. Father, I got a job. Now I'm going to go out and I'm going to stay in US. Father says, wow, very good. Father congratulates him. And now then he boards the flight and he is off to US. As soon as he lands in the New York, okay, he sees a mail from his father. Okay, an email comes from his father. And his father writes, my dear son, it is so nice that you are in US now and you've got such a lovely job. You are going to earn $5,000 per month. 5,000 is just a token, okay? $5,000 is too small an amount. But I'm just giving you as an example. So he says you are earning $5,000 per month now. So why don't you send 4,000 back to me every month, and $1,000 will be enough for you for your food and for your travel and other miscellaneous expenses. He gets a shock of his life. What? $5,000 I am going to earn, and $4,000 you are saying you send it back to me every month? Oh no, now I will not be able to go out for party. I will not be able to go out with my friends. So now he is very sad. He is very sad. So, but he's an obedient son of his father. Yeah. So then he says, okay, father, I will send. So every month, this child is sending $4,000 to his father. Yeah, and 1,000 is keeping every day. He's with him. Now, after 5 years, his father says, my dear child, it is time to get married. We have seen a nice bride for you. You can meet her, and if you find her okay, then you should get married. Then again, obedient child of his son, of his father. The child says, okay, father. Then he comes back to India. Now on the marriage day, the marriage is happening. He likes the girl, and they decide to get married. On the marriage day, what happens? The father gives him a check. And what is that check? That check is $4,000 into 5 years into 12 months. Such a big amount. The father gives him a check. And he says, Father, what is this? He says, my dear child, whatever $4,000 you've been sending to me, I have accumulated that, and this is your money back. So he said, Father, then why did you keep it with you? I mean, you could have just kept, I could have used it. He said, exactly, this is the reason why. I would have given you that money, you could have spoiled. And that is the reason why I did not give you this money. And now that you are matured, now that you are getting married, now that you know your responsibility, this is your money and you can deal with your money. You can handle your money. This is exactly the way Krishna, behaves with us. So he will not sanction everything because he knows that if I sanction everything, my child might get spoiled. Yeah. So if we are able to handle that success, and then suddenly we will become proud, or we will become complacent. It's fine. No, I got first rank last semester, so it's okay if I get 5th rank in this semester. Then you'll become very complacent, or else you'll become very proud. See, I got first rank. See, I am so intelligent. And then what will happen if you become proud, or if you become very complacent? You will fall down. Yeah, it is like a ticket to your hellish planets. Yeah, so that is why Krishna doesn't want you to fall down. Yeah, so that is exactly the reason why sometimes we get success and sometimes we get failures. Yeah, so how should we perform our duties? We should perform our duties. So what does Krishna say? Yajnarthat karmano
netra loko yam karma bandhanaha tad artham karma kauteya mukta sanga samachara.
Very nice. Few of you know this sloka. So this is from chapter 3, verse 9. So how should we perform the work? We should perform the work as a sacrifice for Vishnu. So whenever I'm studying, so how do we perform a sacrifice for Vishnu? We are going to see it now. Yeah, because Krishna says that if you do it for your own self, then you will get stuck in this world. Sometimes you'll go to a heavenly planet, sometimes you'll go to hellish planets. You'll get stuck. So how should you perform your duties? So Krishna is saying that whatever you do, you offer your karma to Krishna. Don't do it for your own sense gratification. Like we saw the other day, Sattva Guna, yesterday we saw that the two girls were feeding each other, they were praying, and then they were having their food. Yeah. So you should thank Krishna for everything. Thank Krishna for having such lovely parents. Thank Krishna for that you have got so nice facility that you can all attend. Comfortably, you are sitting in your home and you can attend the classes. Thank Krishna that you have given this electricity, this light, everything Krishna has given to us. So thank Krishna for that. So when you thank Krishna, when you develop that habit of thanking Krishna for whatever he has given you, that is karmarpan. Yeah. So whatever you thank, whatever you do your activities, you thank Krishna for that. Yeah. So that is how you should behave in this material world. And when you thank, so for example, yeah, so this is Duryodhana and this is Arjuna. Yesterday you saw that, on one side there were Kauravas, and Kauravas army was led by Duryodhana. And the other side you saw Pandavas. The Pandavas army were led by Arjuna. And Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Vishnu, Narayan, was on whose side? He was on Pandava's side.
Pandavas.
Why was he on Pandava's side?
That's why Mataji, Arjuna did win in Arjuna.
Arjuna won the
Killed
war.
all the Kauravas because of Krishna.
So why was Krishna on Arjuna's side?
Because Pandavas were because Pandavas were following Dharma.
One after the another. One after another. Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Yeah, Arnav.
Krishna, Arjun was a devotee of Krishna.
Very nice. A big Haribol to Arnav. He was devotee of Krishna. Very good. Very nice. Yes, Devansh.
Teacher, Kauravas are so greedy and Pandavas are not greedy. They need the Hastinapur and Pandavas.
Very nice. Very good. Yes, Sri Keshav.
Teacher, I have a doubt.
Yes.
What is that link that in the chat?
Link in the chat box.
Yes, there's a link.
I'll tell you about that link. Okay. It's about Goloka chat, but anyway, I'll tell you about that link later. Okay, yes, Shri Keshav.
Ma'am, because Arjuna, he loved Krishna so much and Duryodhana also. It was like tug of war. Like Arjuna was on the first side and Duryodhana was on the second side. So Arjuna loved Krishna. So he selected Krishna, and Duryodhana thought, how foolish Arjuna is. I will take my Yadava army on my side. Let's see how he will lose the war. Duryodhana thought.
Very good, very nice. So this is because Arjuna loved Krishna.
Yes, ma'am, Duryodhana didn't know that Krishna could bless his devotees. That he could bless his devotees so much. If his devotees, they would do a lot of servings to him.
Yes, Ronit.
Mataji, all the Kauravas, they have the 6 anarthas in them. And the Pandavas don't really. And I was also going to say what Sri Keshav said.
Very nice, very good. So your 6 anarthas you're talking about. Very nice. But did you hear?
And I think they also have the 12 offenses in them. Like they commit the 12 offenses.
Good, very nice. Offenses and all, and anarthas and all. Very good. I'm happy.
And also, like the Pandavas always listen to their elders.
That is very, very important. Listening to your parents, listening to your elders, doing your duties. That is very, very important. If you do all those things, then you will be closer to Krishna. Very good, very nice. Yes, Anaya.
Because Pandavas always followed dharma and Kauravas always followed adharma. So as Krishna said, you should always follow dharma, and that's why he was in Pandava's side.
So you all know that we should, if we want to be closer to Krishna, if we want to be successful, if you want to be lucky in your life, what should you do? You should follow what Krishna is saying. You should follow what scriptures are saying. You should be on the side of dharmas. And like Ronit said, we should not be on side of anarthas. Anarthas we should not do. Like Sri Keshav said, that Krishna protects devotees. We did not know that how devotees are very powerful. Very good, very nice. Yes, Adya.
Mataji, Krishna, Arjuna was the devotee, and he prays to Krishna, and Krishna and Arjuna were both friends. That's why Krishna came to Pandava's side.
So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bhakto sime sakha cheti. So he says, so Krishna tells Arjuna, very important, Bhakto sime sakha cheti. So he's saying, you are my bhakta and you are my sakha. You are my devotee and you are my friend. That is why I'm giving you all this knowledge.
His part. Like Parthasarthi.
Yes, sorry, Ronit.
Krishna also called him Parth. I think his friend.
Parthasarthi. So he was Parthasarthi means son of Pritha. Sarthi means the chariot driver. Very good, very nice. I'm so happy you all are enthusiastically answering so intelligently. Very good. Okay, so let us see how we can perform Karma Yoga, right? So how we can do our work without getting attached to the work. Yeah. So what one should do? One should work to the best of his ability, right? We should give our best in our studies. We should give our best. We should love our parents a lot. We should love our elders a lot. We should be very nice to everyone. Yeah. And we should do things that pleases Krishna. We should not fight. We should not be greedy for things and offer all our results to Krishna. What does that mean? Krishna, I will do my duty. Whatever the results come, I will accept it. I will not get angry. But at the same time, I will do my duty. Yeah, I will do my activities for Krishna. We have to understand that. Yesterday we saw we are not this body, we are spirit soul. Yeah, I am child of Krishna. Nishkam Karma Yoga. Right? I am child of Krishna. Krishna is my eternal father. My duty is to render service to Krishna. Yeah. Now, but you will say, for example, I'll tell you business owner. Yeah, example of a business owner. Now, this business owner, why he is running his business? Because he wants to make profit, right? Everyone wants to make profit. That is why they are doing their business. But at the same time, how can the business owner perform Karma Yoga? So, for example, he is earning 5 lakhs rupees of profit. Some amount of money he can donate to the temple. He can donate for good activities, right? He can donate something for the people. Yeah. So then he is doing karma yoga. So he's not keeping everything for myself. 5 lakh. So if I earn 5 lakhs this year, next target is to earn 8 lakhs next year. After that, 10 lakhs next year. You're only thinking about earning money. Yes, you can obviously think about earning money. But at the same time, you have a responsibility towards society. You have a responsibility towards Krishna. And if you perform those responsibilities, Krishna will help you. Krishna will himself help you that you become successful in your life. Yeah. So that is karma yoga. Yeah. And Nishkam karma yoga means Krishna is saying, listen very carefully. Yeah. Karishye vachanam tava. Arjuna is telling Krishna. What is Arjuna telling Krishna? Karishye vachanam tava. That means Krishna, whatever you tell me, I will do. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna is telling Krishna that if you tell me to fight, I will fight. If you tell me to go to the forest, I will go to the forest. And because Krishna said, you are a Kshatriya, it is your duty to protect dharma. It is your duty to punish the people who are on the adharmic side. And even if you kill your relatives, you will not incur sin. Why he will not incur sin? Because he is acting on the directions of Krishna. Yeah, he is acting on the directions of Krishna. So when he is acting on the directions of Krishna, he is pleasing Krishna. And because he is pleasing Krishna, even if Arjuna kills all his relatives because they are on the side of adharma, Arjuna will not incur sin. Is this part clear to all of you?
Yes. Yes. And Arjuna's duty
Yes, ma'am.
to heal them.
Very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
So how can we perform another example of a Nishkam Karma Yoga? You see, this is a gardener. Okay. Now this gardener is working for a big, so he is handling the garden for a big landlord. Okay. Now what is his role? He has to water the plants nicely. Yeah, take care of the plants, and whatever flower comes, he has to hand it over to the master. Yeah, he cannot say that I have this. I grew this. These are my plants. Yeah, so I will keep the flowers to myself. No, right? Exactly the same way. Yeah, our body is like a garden. So we have been given these hands. We have been given this eyes, nose, hair, everything, intelligence. Everything Krishna has given to us. And what is our duty? Our duty is to engage all this, our facilities which are given to us in serving Krishna, in doing all the activities for Krishna. If you do that for Krishna, then that is called Nishkam Karma Yoga. Okay. Now, so what is Krishna telling in Shloka 2.47? He is saying, be detached with the results, but not with the goals. Okay, so if you are going to cook, okay, for example, your mama is cooking, so your mother is thinking that I should make food now, tasty that my child likes it. Okay, she cannot say no, my responsibility is to cook. I will not bother about the taste, whether the salt is more, salt is less, the spice is more, spice is less. I will just not bother. My duty is to cook. Will that work? No. Right. So she has to cook nicely so that the child likes it. So exactly, we should be detached from the result, but not from the goal. Ultimate goal is that the food should be tasty. Yeah. So, and do your work sincerely with full dedication, and do not think that you are the cause of the results. I did it. No, that is not what is the right thing to do. Yeah. So it is my book, my honor. I earned it because of my efforts. I got first rank because I studied hard. That is not a good mentality. That is doership mentality. You will fall down. If that ego comes in you, you will fall down. This time you succeed. Next time you might succeed. Third time you will not succeed. Okay? Why? Because whom we should give the credit? We should give the credit to the Lord. Because he gave the intelligence, right? He gave the brain. Did we create our brain? No. Did we create our eyes? No. If I am singing nicely, did I create my vocal cord? No. It is gift to me from Lord. Intelligence is a gift to me for Lord, from Lord. See, all of you are so intelligent kids. You are all giving so wonderful answers. You're participating so nicely. Where is this intelligence coming from? This intelligence is coming from Krishna. So Krishna has gifted you this intelligence. Vishnu has gifted you. Narayan has gifted you this intelligence. Yeah, so we should thank him for that. Now, two situations we are going to see. Seema says, I did it. I got good marks because I studied very hard. And Daya says, I got good marks because I studied very hard and due to mercy of Krishna. Which one is good? Girl 1 or girl 2? Seema or Daya?
Girl 2.
Why girl 2? Because two things are very important. Our efforts are very, very important. We will have to do our part. At the same time, mercy of Krishna is also important. Both the things are very important. Yeah, our efforts and mercy of Krishna. Now, second situation. Yeah, Satish said, I did not get good marks. I visited temple so many times. I broke the coconut also in front of the Lord. I prayed hard. Still, I did not get good marks. And Dinesh says, I got bad marks because I did not study properly. Should we blame Lord or should we not blame Lord? Who is good?
We should not blame.
We should not
is good or
blame.
Dinesh is good?
Second.
Very nice. Now you know, right? So this concept has to be very clear in your mind. So Lord is the ultimate sanctioner. So there is one situation, right? This girl, she was preparing for her Olympics. 4 years. 4 years continuously she was preparing for her Olympics. And on just a week or 3-4 days before her match or before her, event, she got malaria. She was bitten by a tiny mosquito. Yeah, and she got malaria. Malaria is like very high fever. Very high fever. And viral, I don't think it's a viral, it's a malaria. So all the 4 years of her study, of her efforts, everything went waste. Because on the day of the event, she had high fever. She couldn't take part in the Olympics. Lord is the ultimate sanctioner. Understand that. He has to sanction everything. Another situation, they were preparing for the cricket match. International World Cup. The day before they were practicing. And just before the day we were practicing, the expert batsman, he broke his leg. Right? And then the expert batsman could not participate in the match. Lord has to sanction. Things can go wrong. Right? So things can go wrong. So understand, two things are very, very important in our life. Our endeavor, we have to put in our efforts. We have to do in our part. And mercy of Krishna. Both the things are very, very important. Yeah? Okay, let us move ahead. So man says,
Mataji.
Yes, beta?
Mataji, in cricket one, if that boy has broken his leg, the cricket means the batsman will be
Not able to hear you beta clearly.
Mataji, if batsman has broken his leg, so batsman would be changed.
No, which is fine. Obviously, there can be a plan B. But this was one of the expert batsmen. So, for example, take example of Sachin Tendulkar. If he breaks his leg, what will happen? The team will become weak. You can replace the batsman, but the team will become weak. Right?
Teacher,
Yes, Devansh.
of Lord is the ultimate sanctioner.
He's the cause of all causes.
He has read Bhagavad Gita.
Teacher,
Yes, ma'am.
One second, Anaya. Yes, Devansh. So, what is your question?
what is the meaning of ultimate sanctioner?
He has to give his blessings on you. So for everything to happen, he has to bless you. So if he doesn't bless, matlab if he says no, this is not the right time, agli bar, next time. So then next time, you can't do anything. Yes, Anaya.
Yes, ma'am. The last two examples, ma'am, you showed. Does it mean like they didn't have the mercy of Lord?
It is like it is very difficult to understand, right? So I gave you an example of that father and the son who went to US. So Lord will decide what is the right thing for you and he will sanction at the right time. He will give you right. Maybe that time that was not the right thing for them to, what I will do is I will send you a nice video about this. Okay, on the group. I think you all are on the group. So I will send you a nice small clip. I will send you. So we do not know what are Lord's plans for us. It's a nice video. This is a 2 to 3 minutes video. I will have to search it now.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
the Lord's plans, we do not know Lord's plans, but whatever the sanctions, we should do it. We should accept it as His will. But we should do our duty. The person that Olympic player, it was a duty to practice. Lord did not sanction. Okay, she just had to accept it, not have to cry and mess up with her life. No, accept it. Move on. Accept it as the will of Lord. Right? Yes. Does it answer your question? Who was that? Anaya. Yes, Adira.
Mataji, there is a question that so even if we do vikarma, has Lord sanctioned that for us?
For everyone, thanks, Jia. So for everyone, there is a choice, right? To study or not to study is the choice. And based on the choice that we exercise, the results will come. But if you are under the shelter of Krishna, if you are chanting nicely, if you are reading scriptures, you will get the intelligence to exercise the right choice. Krishna will tell you in the mind, no, this is wrong. Don't do this. This is wrong. That time also we have a choice. If we still do wrong, our inner voice is telling us, don't do this. This is wrong. Don't tell lies to mama. She will catch you and she'll punish you. But still we go and tell lies and mama catches you. Yeah. So now what can you do? You get caught. So if you are under shelter of Krishna, you will get the intelligence to say no to wrong things. You will get the courage to say no to wrong things. And that is why studying Bhagavad Gita is very important. Because we are all exposed to so many wrong things around us. Our friends are doing so many wrong things. We know that is not right. But we get carried away. But if we are chanting nicely, if we are studying Bhagavad Gita, then we will not get carried away. Then we will say, no, I will not come. That is not the right thing to do. No, I will not speak lies. I will tell the truth because that is the right thing to do. I will not go to the club because that is not the right thing for me at this age. I will not smoke a cigarette. Even if my friends are smoking cigarette, I will not drink wine because that is not right thing. Yeah, you will get the courage to say no to wrong things. Does that answer your question? Okay. Yes, Adrihit.
Yes, ma'am. I am not in any group.
I will. So, Jia, can you share my number? Then, Adrit, you can just message me on my personal chat. I will add you to the group.
Ma'am, Adrit is my classmate. So he's doing now.
Okay. Okay. Just ensure that you are in the group so that you can come for regular classes. Yeah. So just ensure that. Otherwise, I may not be able to reach out to you. Just ensure that. Okay. So let us move ahead. Yeah. So we should not say that I did it. Yeah. So yesterday we saw the video of the planet, how planets are moving. Yeah. And the same time, we know that the aeroplane also goes rise up in the sky. But the aeroplane, when the fuel is over, the aeroplane will come down. But will Earth come down? No. Why? Because Krishna is there in it. Yeah. So Krishna enters. Krishna says, I enter into every planet. And that is why the planet doesn't come down. But the aeroplane, pilot says that, when the pilot enters into plane, when the plane will come down, when the fuel is over. Right? So man creates an aeroplane and is proud of his creation. Krishna is not proud of his creation. He has given us so many facilities, but we are lost in our own world. We forget Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna says in chapter 10, verse 8, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarva pravartate iti matva bhajate mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. So he says, I am the source of all the spiritual and material worlds. Everything comes from me. See, if you attend classes, you will learn all these shlokas. Yeah, so we have done like around 60-70 shlokas. So if you learn, you come to the classes, you learn all these shlokas. Many kids they say the shlokas by heart. Yeah. So everything comes from me. Yeah, I am the source of everything. I'll give you a nice example. Yeah. So we think that we are in control. But so for example, there was one patient. This patient went to the doctor and like an emergency situation. Okay. Some emergency situation had come and the doctor had to operate this patient. So doctor operated the patient became cured, and now he was there in ICU earlier, and then he came to the the general ward, and then the patient was to be discharged. On the discharge day, the patient met the doctor, and doctor said, wow, you're very good that you recovered so fast. It was an emergency situation and you got saved. So the patient says, yeah, with the mercy of the Lord, everything got fine and I got saved. So the doctor gets a little irritated. What? With the mercy of the Lord? He said, didn't you see I did your operation? Didn't you see I cured you? And you are saying with the mercy of the Lord? So then he says, you people always bring God in between. When everything is good, you say because of mercy of the Lord. So then he says, so then this person thinks, okay, I need to teach him a little lesson. So the patient says that, doctor, so many patients come to your hospital. He said, yeah, so many patients comes to my hospital. So somebody would be dying also, na? So doctor said, yeah, sometimes people die also. So many times they survive, but sometimes they die also. So the patient said, why are you killing people? So doctor said, I don't kill people. It is because of their destiny. They were destined to die. That is why they died. So then the patient said, when you cure, you said I did it. And when people die, you say that because of the destiny they died. What is this? Then the doctor understands. Better let this patient go. I don't want to argue with this patient. And exactly this happens to us. Yeah. So when we think we do it, but actually it is because of Krishna's mercy, Krishna's sanction, it happened. Yeah. So we want to take the credit for all the good work. And whenever there is a blunder, we just want to shrug off our responsibility. We just want to show off the responsibility. So just let me see what is the time. Can I cover this story or we have limited time? Okay. So we shrug off our responsibility. We say, no. I did it, or otherwise something bad happens. We say someone else did it. Yeah. So now you would think, what is the motivation for me to? If I have to give all the results to Krishna, then I will have no enthusiasm. No, why should I give all the results to Krishna? What is the motivation? The motivation is purification of heart. Yeah. Our heart will get purified when we offer things to Krishna. So, and we think that so sometimes we think that nothing can happen without me. So we think that sometimes we think that, so one is purification and other is lowering our ego. Yeah, because we have a problem that we think nothing will work without me. So I'll tell you a nice story of a king, and we'll end in 10 minutes. Just be a little patient. So this is about a king and his sons. Okay, so this king is now becoming old, but he has so much attached to his kingdom. He thinks that my child will not be able to manage the kingdom. So he thinks that, I should look at my kingdom. My child will not be able to handle it. Now he's becoming old. He's not able to handle his kingdom, but still he's continuing. So then this minister tells him, my dear sir, why don't you take 1 week break? You can go and stay in an ashram. And you see, if you manage well, then it is fine. But if you think that we do not manage well, then you can come back. So he goes to the ashram 1 week. And the neighbor king understands that this king has gone to not there in the kingdom. So then he attacks. Then he attacks this kingdom. And the son, then his ministers tells his son, don't worry, we are all there with you. We will attack the other king. And they attack the king, the other king. They counterattack the other king. And not only they win the other kingdom also. So this son who has recently taken over, he wins the other kingdom also. So then the news comes to this king that, your son has won the other kingdom. So the king is very happy. He says, "Arey wow, very nice that my child has won the other kingdom." He says, "Now the kingdom is very big. No, he will not be able to handle. So he needs my guidance. So I need to come and guide him." So the minister says, wait, just observe for a few weeks. If the son is not able to manage, then we'll call you back. Yeah. So then the son is able to manage it very well. Yeah? So sometimes we have that ego that, nothing will happen without me. So that ego is there. So why should we offer things to Krishna? Because to curb our ego and to purify our heart. Yeah. So there was this farmer who was saying, "Lord, I'm so tired farming. I do not want to farm." The Lord says, "Who gave you the seeds?" So farmer says, "Lord, you gave me the seeds." So Lord says, "Who gave you the earth to sow in the seeds?" So farmer says, "My dear Lord, you gave me the earth. Who gave you the rain?" So my dear, so that this, the plant sprouts from the seeds. "My dear Lord, you gave me the rain." And who gave the potency? Who gave the power in the seeds to generate the grain? So he said, "My dear Lord, you gave." So what is your work? What is left with you? So he said, "I just have to sow the seeds and take care of it." So 90% of the work is done. So for 10% you are crying. I have given you all the facilities. I have given you such lovely parents, such lovely school you are studying into, such nice facilities I have given you. What is your duty? Just do study nicely, respect your parents, obey your elders, be a nice gentleman, worship Krishna, do things that will please Krishna. Very easy. Everything is provided to you. 90% of the thing is done, just 10%. Yeah. So that is that we should. So that will lead to purification. Yeah. So everything Krishna has provided, we just have to acknowledge, and if we acknowledge, that will lead to purification of life. Yeah. So is God dependent on us? God is not dependent on us, but still he takes care of us. God is not dependent on us. If Kurukshetra war, Krishna would have handled single-handedly. He would have just taken his Sudarshan Chakra, he would have chopped all the heads of all the scrolls of army men who were there on the side of Adharma. But no, he gave credit to Arjuna. He empowered Arjuna and he gave credit to Arjuna. So if Arjuna would have said, "No, I will not fight," Krishna would have handled with someone else, or he would have handled himself. Yeah. So Krishna is not dependent on us. We are dependent on him. Yeah. Okay. So this is another example. If Bill Gates decides to run a hotel, employing 1,000 employees, workers, and suddenly he decides, no, I just want to shut it off, Bill Gates doesn't get affected. But the employees who are working in that hotel, 1,000 employees, they will get affected. Bill Gates will not get affected because Bill Gates is a billionaire. Yeah. Just a small hotel, even if it shuts it off, doesn't matter.
Mataji, the 1,000 workers get affected.
Workers will get affected. So it is like, but Bill Gates will not get affected. So Bill Gates is like, so I'm just giving you an example. Krishna is supreme. Yeah, the 1,000 workers are dependent on Bill Gates, but Bill Gates is not dependent on the 1,000 workers. You understood this point, Arnav?
Yes, I was just trying to say that.
Obviously, 1,000 workers, maybe if I've said it wrong, then I don't remember. But yes, the 1,000 workers would get affected. Bill Gates will not get affected. Yeah. So there are two sons of this father. Again, another example. One misuses the facility and other, uses it wisely. One child of a father becomes a good doctor or an engineer. He studies well. Other just wastes time smoking, drinking, partying, and just wastes the facilities. So everyone has a choice. Krishna has given us so many facilities. Yeah, directly, indirectly. But if we misuse, then we are just spoiling this precious life. We yesterday saw 84 lakh species. After that, only 4 lakh species are humans. This so precious life that we've got. And if you misuse it, then this chance, this opportunity is gone. Skip this one. So learn to discriminate between good and bad. Yeah. So there was one person who said, who told Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, he said, Prabhupada, Krishna has made tobacco, so I think Krishna wants us to smoke. So Prabhupada replied, Krishna has made the Dhatura plant also, which has poison in it. Will you go and drink that poison? He said, no. How will I drink that poison? I will die. So Prabhupada said that Krishna has given you intelligence to discriminate between good and bad. Please use that intelligence. Okay? Use that intelligence. So it is not that learn to discriminate between good and bad. Yeah. So give up all the worries and just do the things that will please Krishna, and you will be successful in your life. And Krishna will protect you. Krishna says, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashati. I give you a guarantee. I will protect all my devotees. And he says, Sarva dharman pratyajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebho mokshashami ma suchaha. I will free you from all the sinful reactions. Yeah, do not fear, my dear child. Do not fear. Yeah, just surrender unto me. Yeah, that is the message. Yeah, so what is our duty? Our duty is to study sincerely. Get into a good job or a business. Yeah, but at the same time, we should read Bhagavad Gita. We should study Bhagavad Gita. We should attend classes to learn Bhagavad Gita. We should chant nicely. We should go to the temple, pray to the Lord, because temple is a power center. Temple is the power center. We should go there. Offer nice bhoga to Krishna. Yeah, give a bad association. Have a nice small altar in the house. Offer bhoga to Krishna. Decorate the altar. Offer lamps to the Lord. Offer incense sticks to the Lord. Lord gets very pleased with all the small things, but really matters a lot. Yeah, small things, and your life will be successful. You will have your EQ, your emotional quotient will become powerful. Your spiritual quotient will become powerful, and you will become a very successful person in life. And to do this, you have to get up early in the morning, take a nice bath, chant His holy name, have good habits, respect our parents, very important, respect our elders, very important, and have good friends. Do not give up all the bad friends. Yeah. Okay. So this was about Karma Yoga to Bhakti Yoga. Yeah. So Bhakti Yoga is doing activities for Krishna. Okay. In Karma Yoga, when they were distributing clothes and distributing food and distributing books, that was not for Krishna. But when you have your consciousness that these are all children of God, these are all, we are all a child of God. So then when you do with that consciousness, that becomes a karma. Okay, that becomes a karma. So please, with that, if that consciousness is mind, please do activities that will please Krishna, and then you'll go back to Godhead. Yeah. So this was our session 2 of the 2-day course, and there is going to be a test. I'm going to put the link on the group, and I will also put it on the chat box. Please ensure, my dear little kids, that you please attempt the test. And for session 3, it is at 4 o'clock. Please do not miss the session. Again, very interesting session, full of stories. And this is about dealing with the mind. Yeah, our mind is very chanchal. Mind is very chanchal. How do we deal with our mind? It is like a monkey jumping from one tree to another. Even while we are in the class, it is thinking about that. Oh, what would have my mother made for lunch today or for dinner today? Yeah. Where are we going out in the evening? All these things, mind will keep on troubling you. So the next session at 4 o'clock is about this monkey mind. Okay. So please do not miss the session. It's going to be very interesting and a wonderful session. So please stay tuned. 1 hour in the evening, definitely you can spend. Or if it is night for Australia, then definitely, yeah, you can spend that 1 hour. 1 hour you can stretch. Yeah, I will try to finish it on time. Okay. And I will share the link of this quiz, this test. Please attempt this one. So just give me 30 seconds. I will just post the link on the group.
माता जी, यहाँ पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में 8:30 है और
Mata ji, for us it's in Australia, it's already past 5 o'clock.
Sorry, beta.
In Australia, it's already past 5 o'clock.
Okay. So 4 o'clock will be very late for you, India time?
No, it'll be 8:30.
8:30. So
Yeah,
one day you stretch, no beta. One day you stretch.
Sorry, Master.
I'm saying one day if you can stretch. One day if you can, sleep little less. Is that okay?
Did you anyways do that on Friday because of my Bhakti Vriksha?
Okay. But try to attend this session. It will be very nice if you attend. Okay. I have shared the link of the quiz on the group. Please attempt the quiz.
Statues of God behind you. I have calendars of
One second. Zui Didi has a very good idea. So Ronit, what you can do is you can join for some time and then you can leave early.
No, Mataji, I can attend the whole class until, yeah.
Nice. Haribol, very good. Very nice. Yes.
Ma'am, can you tell what is akarma and vikarma again?
Acha. Who is that? Who asked that question? 1 second, beta. Who asked that question? Okay, which was I'll explain. Yeah, akarma is doing bad. Adya. Okay. So Adya, akarma is doing bad activities. Yeah, like we saw killing the cow, drinking. 1 second, beta. 1 second. Huh? Drinking, smoking, going to clubs. That is all bad activities. That is vikarma. Okay. And akarma is doing things for Krishna. Whatever is mentioned in the scriptures. Yeah. So whatever is mentioned in the scriptures, doing things for the Lord, cooking nicely for the Lord, and offering bhoga to the Lord. Yeah. So offering bhoga to the Lord and doing all the things, studying nicely for the purpose of the Lord. So that is all akarma. Vikarma is doing all bad activities. Yeah. Okay.
Mataji. When I did my test, the test from yesterday, the quiz, I got 10 out of 10.
Oh, very nice. Very good. Haribol. Very good.
Teacher,
Yes.
the statue of God behind you, I had its calendar upstairs.
Sorry.
Teacher, what is that number in the chat?
What is the number? That is the link to your test.
Mataji. Mataji, you have to leave now.
Yeah. You can leave now. Everyone can leave now because again 4 o'clock you have to come. So akarma, vikarma. I think again somebody is still confused. Looks like on the chat box. Somebody is still confused. So if you want, I will just hold on. I will just show my screen.
Mataji, I only got
1 second. 1 second. Just see the screen. Somebody is still confused. This is vikarma doing all bad activities. Okay. And akarma is doing all good activities. This is all karma actually. Akarma is doing things for the sake of Krishna. This is vikarma, bad activities. Okay.
So the number in the chat box is actually the number you should text on if you have not been added into any group.
Yes. The number in the chat box is mentioned. Yes, mother. Yes, mother. That is basically my number if you have to get yourself added to the group. I'll just put my name.
Mataji, I got 10 out of 10 because of the mercy of God.
Yeah, that is very good. That is the right attitude. Very nice. So please, if you have not got added to the group, I have sent you my number again. Please message me so that I will add you to the group. Yeah, because this is a temporary group that we have created, the batch 1 and batch 2. We have a regular group because who are really interested in carrying forward, in attending the classes regularly, and we cover many aspects. So technical aspects, non-technical aspects, shlokas, personality development, leadership, management skills, personality evaluation, situation evaluation, dramas, presentations, so many activities we cover in our classes. We have a systematically designed curriculum for next 1 year, which we have got it sanctioned from the higher authorities. So it's a very elaborate and a very systematic program. So if you wish to enroll, please enroll yourself for the program. Yeah, these are all free classes. So please take full benefit of these classes.
If I have to come at regular session, so what should I do?
You just message me on my personal chat. I will add you to the group. Yeah. Okay. Okay then. Yes, beta. Yes, Bhavya.
So basically, when we do karma, whenever we do karma with God in mind, that becomes a karma.
Yes, absolutely. So if you are distributing water, yeah, distributing water to the thirsty, that is karma. That is good karma. But what is akarma? Akarma means you realize, oh, this is our children of Lord. They are all part and parcel of the Lord. Yes, I should give them water. With that psychology, when you do, that is akarma.
Mataji,
Mataji, I got full marks.
Nice, very good. Very
Mataji,
good. Yes, beta.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, beta. Yes.
Mataji, you will send the quiz on the younger.
Younger kids, I will send, but I have sent it on the chat box also. You can take it.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I will send it on the younger kids. I will send it to you because all the younger kids are not part of this course. This is
Teacher,
specifically.
Mataji,
Beta,
the statue of gods behind you, I had that calendar upstairs.
who is that? Sorry, who is speaking? Acha Shravil.
So the statues are behind you. Actually, I had their calendar at upstairs.
Very nice. Very nice. So these are not statues, these are Lord himself. These are the deities. Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they are sitting behind me. They are Lord himself.
Mataji, I actually tell you. So I went to Hare Krishna temple, ISKCON temple, and I saw like this book, and then it said, "Why?" It was a questioning book. Like, why do we pray? Painted stones, because yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
So the thing is, those also we are going to cover in our session. So is this a stone? Is this a wood? But no, Lord says in Kali Yuga, I will manifest myself. I will manifest in the stone. You just call me, I'll come. And you have to experience that. So in our regular classes, every day the kids have to report. Yeah, observing the deity of Krishna for 1 minute. What do the kids do?
Done the test already.
Yes.
1 second,
Yeah,
beta, 1 second. So 1 second, Arnav, just hear this out. So we tell our kids to talk with Krishna. Because when you talk with Krishna, Krishna reciprocates. And how he will reciprocate? He will not talk. He will reveal things in your heart. And you will experience that. So these are not statues. These are deity himself. It is Krishna himself. It is Lord Vishnu himself who is there. Krishna says in Kali Yuga will manifest in a stone form or a wooden form. Deity form. Yeah, no, does your...
Yes. Yeah, and I came yesterday and at 4 o'clock, and I saw and we talked about the soul, Jiva.
Yeah. You heard about the Jivas?
Yes, we did yesterday.
You liked it?
Yes, it was fun.
Okay, very nice. Good. Yes.
Mataji, I have a question. Does Arjuna incur all the sin by killing the Kauravas?
Oh. Because why? You only tell me why he will not incur sin. Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me why will Arjuna not incur sin?
So what is the question?
Yeah.
I was asking that will Arjuna incur sin by killing all the Kauravas?
No.
Why?
No. I have not understand the question.
Yes, Arnav, can you tell why he will not incur sin?
What is the meaning of it, sin?
It is pap. what do you call sin? Sin is a sin, bad thing.
Okay. No, he won't do that because it's his duty to kill his cousins, but only if they have done something wrong.
Did that done something wrong? So he will not incur sin. I will explain you. He will not incur sin because Krishna tells him to fight. Krishna tells Arjuna, it is your duty to fight. You are a Kshatriya. Yeah, you are a Kshatriya. You have to fight. You have to protect Dharma. Kshatriya. Yeah, you have to protect. You are a protector of all the citizens of the kingdom. So it is your duty to fight.
It's your duty to fight.
Bhavya, did you understand? Because Krishna tells him. So he is doing for the pleasure of Krishna. And because he is doing for the pleasure of Krishna, he doesn't incur sin. Right, Bhavya? Does it answer your question?
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Yes, Shri Keshav.
Teacher, it's my grandma's mobile, so I cannot.
Yes, ma'am.
So what should I do, teacher?
You cannot worry. You cannot, sorry.
Teacher, it's my grandma's mobile. I'm attending. So what should I do? I cannot attend the test.
Why? 4 o'clock you will not be able to attend the session.
Test, quiz.
Yes, quiz you can do it on mobile only. Just click the link and you will be able to. If you click the link now, so let it go. No, your Zoom link will be on. It will just take you to another window. Your Zoom, you will not log out of Zoom.
So they are saying that you have to sign in.
There is nothing to sign in. All the kids have attempted I will put it on the group. Okay. After the class, you do it on the group. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Shri Keshav, you have a question?
Ma'am, I attended the test right now in this class only. But in that, in a question that Karishye Vachanam Tava, who says this to whom? In that question, I knew the answer, but mistakenly I selected another option. I'm sorry for doing that.
Okay. Take it. No worries. No worries.
Mataji, if you want, I can send the quiz link on both the groups.
Yeah, please, yeah, that will be really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the link, no?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Yes,
Mataji.
you have a question? Yeah.
Mataji, we will get a certificate on that. We have to that quiz.
Whoever attends all the 3 sessions and whoever attends all the quiz, they get a certificate.
So does the 3 sessions yesterday 4 o'clock and today is 2 ones? Okay. And what will you get in the certificate?
The certification code, that is a surprise. Yes, Aditya, you have a question?
Jai Shri Krishna Mataji, I have question. Which is the best yoga among the following options? The Karma Yoga or the Bhakti Yoga?
So what was the ladder? You remember the ladder? What was the topic name? What do you think?
I think Bhakti Yoga.
We're discussing the answers on the group. Okay. Anyways, yes. Okay, then it was really very nice interacting with all of you. I had a great time today. So looking forward to see all of you at 4 o'clock again. Yeah. Okay, then see you everyone. Bye. Hare Krishna.
Bye bye Mataji. Hare Krishna. Janma Pranam.
Hare Krishna, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, ma'am. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Didi.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye, Mataji. Hare Krishna.